become an anchor rather than following concepts. There's so many people, light workers and awakening and enlightenment and 5D and multi dimensions, and these are all just concepts. So it's just explaining, and then we have this need to explain to other people these concepts. But when we strip away all the concepts and we look at what we're doing as human beings, we have to understand that we need each other to do the process of awakening. All these things require a relationship with one another. But the relationship, if we are trying to move to love, the relationship then becomes the relating. And then we're relating on a feeling perspective, meaning that if we're doing this, if we're going to loving, enlightenment, all of these different things, the new earth, all of it, then what we're wanting to do is go to a feeling state, to go to a curious state. And so how do we do this? Well, when we're in relationship, we focus on relationship and we trust how we feel. So if we feel betrayal, then we deal with the feeling of betrayal, not the because that comes after it. It's just the feeling. I feel betrayed. In this instance, I felt betrayed. Do we want to work this out? Well, if you have explaining minds, the other person will explain why you shouldn't feel that way. Then that's not relating. That's when you know, as the anchor, oh, we're not relating. I want to relate. And so how do we relate? We relate by feelings. And it's, if you feel betrayed, then what did the other person feel when this experience was going on? What was their feeling? Because they will explain their feelings, but they won't actually just say, oh, this is the feeling I felt in that moment. And this is where we tune with one another. And that is the interesting thing when we start talking about frequencies and vibrations. That is the vibration that we're looking for, is the actual feelings, not the explanation about the feelings. Finding people who want to relate without explanation is the goal, or to get out of it and to practice. And the thing that we can do is we can't rely on other people to want to do it. We have to just want to anchor into that, knowing that I want to anchor myself into relationship. And then from there, I'm going to trust how I feel, and you will assume the other person's trusting how they feel. But then once the explanations start coming up, that's the realization that you're going into an explaining mind and you're not going towards a curious mind. And the curious mind is constantly wanting to know, like, how do you feel? Not, you feel this way because of this. It's, no, I feel angry. I feel sad. I feel contentment. I feel happy. It's much more simple. That's the interesting thing, is we make it complex.